3. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Sip and Chat, where we spill the tea on life lessons. Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Angela.
And welcome back to another episode here on Sip and Chat.
Yes. So today we are calling it Reality Check.
Reality check, y'all. Because sometimes we need to check ourselves.
Yeah. And others around us. Because we're going to be talking about red and green flags in dating and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Which there are a ton of red flags, but I think there are also a lot of green flags. Because not everybody is the same, and not every person is bad or, like you say, with ill intent.
Mm-hmm.
We do have very, very nice human beings, and I am looking at one of them. Yeah, we do have great human beings that really care for people, and then of course we do have other type of people that maybe only care about themselves.
I feel like I'm like that sometimes.
I don't think so. I beg to differ.
I'd be stuck in my own little world, to be honest. So I don't know. But yeah, it is true. We do have a lot of, relationships. It's not only about dating. It's not only about who you're married to, who you're friends with. It's also work relationships, family relationships, church relationships. Because, there are different relationships everywhere you go. My relationship between me and my coworker is not the same as me and my best friend. Mm-hmm. My relationship between me and my pastor is not the same as me and my husband.
Right.
My relationship between me and God is not the same as with any other relationship that I have. So there are relationships.
It's a work in progress.
Yes. There are relationships in every stages, steps, seasons, everything of our life. There's always going to be a relationship, whether we like it or not. Mm-hmm. How we let them relationships act, how we let them relationships
impact us.
Now that is in our control.
Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know, if you want to start with some green flags or red flags?
Let's start off with some red flags.
Okay. So what are some red flags in relationships for you?
I feel like some red flags are, one, people who don't respect boundaries. And I feel like that all the way across, except for Jesus. Jesus is the only one that respects boundaries. I feel like I'm the one that messes up on that.
And that's so crazy to think about. Yes. He's the one that respects our boundaries, but we don't respect his.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good.
But I do feel like that is a really big red flag for me. Like, I'm not, everybody might feel that way, but for me, it is just one of the things that I do not like being crossed on. I feel like, because I am that person to go out of my way to respect someone else, like, in their boundaries. So I really do want that in return.
Yeah.
So the moment you step over that boundary line that I have set, in that moment, to me, it's like you telling me I don't care.
Right.
And it's like, you're not worth my time anymore. Like, I'm done.
No, and it's important to respect boundaries, especially what you have, because a lot of times I feel like they come down to what you've been brought up to think, to believe. And sometimes, if we do go into the spiritual realm, not respecting your boundaries, let's say in relationships, it can lead you to what we know soul ties, and all of that leads like into deeper things that they're going to be hard to come out of. I'm not going to say it's impossible, because it isn't, with God's help, but it's going to be a hard process to come out of them when you allow those boundaries to be crossed.
Yep.
And a lot of times, that's how soul ties are created with people. And sometimes these people end up going back in those like vicious cycles. Like, I let go, but then I come back, and then we stop, and then we come back, because there is that soul tie.
Yeah.
It's essentially,
And you see that a lot in your love relationships.
Yeah.
Marriages, dating. For the same reason, because sometimes when we don't put them boundaries and let other people know about them, sometimes where we ourselves fail ourselves to know that our boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, for example, me and my husband. Most of us that do know us know that I always have my own thing going. He has his own thing going. Yes, you will always see us together everywhere we mostly go. If he's at a soccer game, I'm more than likely there. If I'm doing an event, he's most likely there. It might not be his cup of tea, it might not be my cup of tea, but we're at each other's things. Now, that being said, it's not always that we're always around each other, because sometimes I do hang out a lot with friends. I travel, I do other things, I take on other stuff. So does he. He has his own step of stuff that he has going on. But we have boundaries in between each other. Just like we established, he doesn't mind me going out and exploring the world, doing whatever I want. But he has I don't want to say like a,
you cross a line.
yeah, like not a strict, like a policy, like no. But he wants to know with who, he wants to know where, and there are certain people that I'm not allowed to go out with, there are certain people I'm not allowed to travel with. But in his defense, some of the people that I do have as friends sometimes tend to be a little bit over the edge. So it kind of, I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Other people don't see it that way. Other people see it as being possessive, controlling and stuff. And I'm like, if you would actually know my husband, he is the furthest thing from being controlling that I could, ever really know. No. He's very permissive of a lot of things. He tells me, like, I don't mind you having your own life, but there's just certain things that I don't like you doing.
Yeah.
I don't want you doing.
And then sometimes with those boundaries, it's something you're not going to do out of respect for your spouse. In this case, right? Because there are things that you have to stop doing when you're married versus when you're single.
Yep.
Because a lot of times I've been thinking lately, because I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of mixed opinions about, telling your husband, well, can I go to this place? Can I go to this other place? But I feel like it's not even about them like, oh, I give you permission or not.
Yeah,
it's more of like them knowing.
Yes. In case anything happens.
Yeah, because anything can happen, And it's also out of respect, because now they are your spouse. Like, you chose them for a reason. It's not like you can get up and do whatever you want. Because you're not single anymore.
And that's the thing that, like, me and him, we have, like, those boundary lines that we talk. Like, he tells me all the time. He's, I don't mind you going out. But if you're going to go out and you're going to be out all day, make sure that the things at home are done before you leave.
Yeah.
And I respect that, because, it is true. While I'm out having fun, he's at work. So at least when he comes home, he wants to be able to, have a meal or something. Or sometimes he's like, you had all day to go out. Can you at least be home by the time, that I get home from work, so we can have a meal together? And of course, because we don't get to see each other Monday through Friday as we do on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't only be that we see each other on Saturday and Sunday.
Right, because that can hurt.
Yeah.
That can hurt a marriage. And I do want to say, this is talking whenever you get married.
Yes,
okay?
This is our marriage state of life.
Yes, because when you are single, it is completely different.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, you do not have to ask for permission to go anywhere, because you're only dating. You're only getting to know each other. And I feel like that's a totally different stage in life. And then marriage is another different one.
If the papers aren't signed, if the ring isn't on the finger, there is nothing that anybody can hold you back from.
Yeah.
Because you don't owe anybody nothing, and they don't owe you nothing in return.
I agree.
Because it is a talking stage. It's a getting to know each other. Because when you start doing wife things, when you start doing husband things, at this point, you might as well just get married.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. Yeah. There's no point of calling it dating.
Yeah.
Because there's too many restrictions to it. Because it's not fair to one another.
I agree. And I feel like a lot of people take the dating era per se as like, we're married, but you're not. So don't take it like such, because whenever you're married, that's a totally different story. When you're dating, I think a red flag would definitely be them trying to be very controlling or manipulative.
What are you doing?
Over your life, because no, that's like none of your business. Like, you're dating, you're respecting the relationship, right? But it's still not that I have to, You have to give me permission to do this, to go out with my friends, and you're just dating.
I feel like the only thing that is demanding in a dating situation is the honesty with each other. That is the only thing. That is the only thing that you own each other. You have to be honest enough to say, you know what, I'm not feeling this relationship. I don't like this is where it's going. Okay. Or you have to be honest enough to say, hey, those aren't my plans. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, is that okay that is a journey that you're going to walk alone?
Right.
Are you going to be okay that I have a different point of view from what you want? Because dating, honestly, it is about getting to know each other, getting to know each other's dreams, wants, likes, so that whenever y'all do take that step forward to become a marriage, it's not an issue anymore. You've already talked about it. Oh, I already known that she wanted to do this or he wanted to do that. Or this was something that we both, even dating, we both said this is something we both want to do. So now as a marriage, there's already that foundation set. Like it's already been talked about. This is what's going to happen, kind of thing. Yeah. But you don't owe each other permissions or
respect. Yes,
respect and honesty. Of course, I feel like that's in any relationship, no matter what. But that's about the only thing that comes with dating. Now, marriage, like I said, it's different. There's more to it. There's honesty. There's loyalty. There's being there even when things aren't,
good.
And sometimes it also means that there are things that you're going to have to stop doing for the benefit of your relationship. And don't ever look at it as they're holding me back. Right. But you have to understand that when you get married, you decided to become one. And that means as one, you have to make a decision that best benefits the house you are building. Yes. I feel like that's what a lot of problems happen in a lot of relationships, marriage relationships specifically, is that we still believe that we can be dating because we decided to take our dating era as I want to be with you 24/7 and I want to do this with you and da-da-da. And we forget to live out our lives. And then we want to live it out when we're married.
And we make that person in other words, we make that person our God when we're dating. And that is totally, totally, totally wrong.
It is very sweet to hear they're my everything. Because don't get me wrong, I've said it a bunch of times. My husband is my everything. But it should never really be in the sense of
you're idolizing them, basically.
Breathe, where they at 24/7, who they with, who they're talking to, where you can't even catch a break to talk to a friend without keeping your eyes off of someone. That to me is not healthy. But I do feel like, which comes to boundaries. Those are the boundaries that you should be respecting, because in a dating relationship, that's a boundary that you should not cross. Yeah. Like my boundary right now is just to get to know you, who you are, be friends with you, and, all the fun things. While I'm still living out my life, accomplishing my dreams, setting goals for my life, and trying things out. And if something doesn't work, fine. That's okay. Then you have your marriage where there's a boundary where it's no longer just you. This is this is both of our life. Like we have to talk about it. We don't make just decisions on our own. Right. I know that I've always had friends that, because I'm one to call my husband. If we have let's say that I say I'm going to your house and I tell my husband, hey, babe, just letting you know, Friday I'm going, to Angie's house. He'll be like, okay, that's fine. It's not that I'm asking permission, but I'm letting him know, hey, giving you a heads up, don't plan anything or say that we're going to do anything, because I'm letting you know that I won't be, available. Now, let's say those plans change and we decide, we're not going to your house. Let's meet at, the movie. So then I'm going to be like, babe, change your plans. Is it okay that instead of going to her house, we go to the movies? It's not that I'm asking permission, but I just want to make sure that maybe he thought I was going for a few hours, or maybe something happens, and he needs to get a hold of me so he knows where I'm at. Yeah. And I mean, it has saved me. I will say that it has saved me a lot in the past, because I still remember I had told him that I was meeting up with some old friends and we were going out to eat. And I happened to see someone there that I knew. And oh my gosh, because it was another couple friend. It wasn't just girlfriends. It was a guy and his wife, who both of them were friends of mine from school. So I knew both the guy and the girl. his wife still hadn't got there because she was getting off work and he was already there. So I'm sitting there and we were just chatting, you know, as just friends, you know, we're in a public place. So of course, you know, of course I ran into someone, you know. They come and say hi, you know, whatever. Next thing I know, it had been said that I was sitting there having a date with someone else that wasn't my husband. And I'm just glad that I had let him know, but like, hey, she's still not here, but I'm here with, you know, such and such that just got here. For the same reason, because you just never know who can see you, what's being said.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have those that instead of, you know, wanting good for us, they just want to see us, you know, like fail.
Yeah.
But
those are red flags.
Yeah. So yes, red flags, boundaries. I feel like red flags, controlling.
Yeah.
I have that, and that's in any relationship, even in marriage.
And because even friends can be
controlling.
My God.
Yes.
Like, why are you hanging out with this other person?
Oh my God.
I'm your only best friend.
Yes. No, I've been in friendships where just because they have a problem with them, they believe that I have to have a problem with them too. And I'm like, that's your mess. Like, that's not mine. I'm like, no, I hang out with them. And I feel like in a friendship, if you can't be okay with your friends being friends with other people or not being the center of attention, that is not good. I feel like that right there, you should take a step back and analyze yourself, because you're going to lose friends pretty fast. And it's not going to be a nice loss. It's going to be an ugly loss.
Yeah. Yeah. I think another red flag, I really, really think those are definitely red flags. But another one that I'm thinking of in relationships, whether it's dating or marriage, would be someone that is super prideful. Like, that's a red flag. Because, look, I consider myself a prideful person.
She very much is.
But it is a work.
Not just like I'm like...
But I always say it's a work in progress. It's something that I've always, not always, but I realized I was struggling with. And in marriage, that is something you need to set aside. Because if not, it's going to be bad. It's going to be ugly. And I feel like with pride, you have to learn to forgive. You have to learn to ask for forgiveness. Because sometimes out of anger, we might we will say words. We might do actions that are not correct. Yeah. And that at the end of the day might be hurtful to friendships, to your spouse, to any type of relationship you have. And I think that, that is one thing we definitely need to learn to control our words, our anger.
Yes.
Because also I feel like that's how road rage happens too. Sometimes we're so angry we can control it, but we decide not to, I guess, in the moment. But I feel like pride is not something to be proud of.
No. I feel like you can take pride in whatever you do.
Right.
Pridefulness is different. It also makes the relationship, no matter if it's marriage, no matter if it's dating, no matter if it's friendship, co-workers, because I've seen it también in co-workers where some of them can be very prideful themselves, and I'm like, I don't know what you're proud of, because I would not be proud if you were looking from my eyes. I'm just saying. But it makes the environment so hostile and so tiring.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of them people that if I talk to you once, I talk to you twice. And if I have to talk to you a third time, the third time that I talk to you, it's not going to be nice. It's just going to be flat out what the problem is. And most people will tell me that it sounds like I'm biting someone's head off. And I'm like, oh, well, I warned you. I forewarned you that this was going to happen. But then after the third time, if I still see no change, I don't have energy to want to talk to you, to want to be around you, to want to have to do anything with you. So anything that you're involved in, I'm more than likely not going to be there. I'm just going to be like, nope, because I don't have the energy to put up with that type of environment. Especially whenever like you're in a group of friends and you have that one person who can just, if it's not their way, if it's not the way that they seem to have it, or their pridefulness cannot let them see when they're wrong,
That's horrible.
To me, I'm like, I don't want to be associated with that friend group anymore because it's tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's tiring dealing with someone like that.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure there's been times where I've been that way too. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but I do think sometimes I'm pretty good at kind of realizing when I mess up and kind of be like, okay, yeah, I need to chill. Or sometimes I might blow it up in the moment and make a mess of it, but I will come back and say, okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Recognize.
Yeah, like I can say that I'm pretty good at that, but it came with time. It came with learning. It came with experiencing it. It came with it happening to me for me to be able to realize, oh, so that's what it feels like. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't like that either. So, pridefulness is not good.
It is not. And also, I feel like another red flag would be a friend that doesn't celebrate your wins.
Oh my gosh.
Because I feel like even not just friends, you know, even if it's like your boyfriend or girlfriend
or your husband.
Yeah, that's sort of sad because I feel like you said earlier, when you get married, you are one. You are one now. So your success will be my success. My success will be yours too. Like we're both going to be harvesting the fruits of that success. And when you don't celebrate your spouse's or your friend's victories, like I don't know, that's such a horrible thing. Because you should be happy that to your friend it's going good. Yes. To your husband or to your wife, you know, vice versa, that it's going great for them. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be rejoicing of their success or of what comes with that success, you know?
Well, it's like, I tell people sometimes, I'm like, there's no point of being bitter. Mm-hmm. I mean, success will come to you at different stages of seasons. Okay, I'm just saying, not every season. I have not yet met one friend group where we're all having successful seasons all at the same time. Mm-hmm. There's been friend groups that I'm in where it can be 4 seasons in and I still have not had a successful thing to celebrate. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. I'm like, because I know that time is coming. Everyone's time is different. Yeah. And to me, I feel like if you can't celebrate someone's win, then what are you still doing in that friendship?
Right.
Like, what's the point of you being there? Are you just there to just be bitter and
spill that on other people?
Because when you become like that, you also start making remarks. Oh, well, this or that. Because I've had that happen where I had friends where, you know, I told them about something excited that happened, and they were like, well, I don't know, I don't think this is a good idea. Or they start, you know, pointing out all the negative things in it, and it's kind of like, well, dang, you know, like, I was just really happy about it. I didn't really need the, you know,
the opinions.
I was like, okay. And, you know, you just kind of have to move it. But it stays, whether we like it or not, thoughts and stuff does stay in the back of our mind. And sometimes we start to think about it, especially when things get hard. You start to kind of be like, well, maybe they were right, you know, kind of thing. I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, I always feel proud of most of my friends. Right now, I'm really proud of one friend especially. Her name is Diana.
We're all proud of her.
Yeah, because good Lord, could not be me. That's all I got to say. That girl, she
does some hard work.
What was that word that you were preaching about yesterday? What's that word? Or on
perseverant.
Friday? She is perseverant. Can't even say it right.
Perseverant.
Like that girl, her persistence in life to succeed
is beyond
phenomenal. And I am so proud of her. Yeah. I'm proud to say that she is my friend. Yeah. It's like
she's such a sweet person.
With her, I usually tell people, I have a friend that works at JCC, and I think she's like the head administration or something. I'm like, I literally do. So just know, most of my friends, I will boast about y'all's jobs.
But I do wanna.
She's like, let me clarify though.
No, but I did get a promotion. Mm-hmm. So now I'm senior.
Oh, now I can say I have a friend that's a senior.
But yeah, I got that promotion. It started, I think it started last month. So I've been a senior for a month now.
I'm done. And she's barely sharing it, y'all. I'm done. No, I think you had told us, right? No, she has not.
I don't know. No, I did it. It's the same title. It's just now we add senior to it.
I can now say I have a friend who is a senior.
I am
a
not senior citizen.
No, but I am that friend that will boast about. Just like I have friends that are nurses, and I'm like, my friend is a nurse.
I'm like, my friend owns a child care center.
I do not own a child care center, y'all. I more that scratch that I work at one. But
well, no, she's the boss.
No. But I do I really do. I do tell people or whenever we're driving by somewhere, my friend works there or something like that. I will be really proud of whatever you're doing. But that's just me. That's just always been something that, I don't know. To me, I'm like,
that is pride for you.
That
is something that makes you proud of your friends.
Yeah, I'm like, that. I'm like, they're moving up in life. Great. Because in my head, I'm like, great. Someone can take care of me when I'm old.
Yeah. I always send my sister TikToks that I can't wait till they're a millionaire so I can help them spend their money.
My sister, no sé que un día, me and my husband, because there's my youngest sister. I'm going to be real honest. I do not know what it is called. I just know it's something in law. I know she's doing something in law. Okay. Mm-hmm. But me and my husband, we talk about it. The day that something happens to us, at least we're going to know a lawyer and we don't have to get charged anymore. Yeah. She's going to be for free because she's family. I don't know how my sister feels about it. Pro bono. Yeah, I don't know how my sister feels about it. But, I'm like, okay. And then my other sister is a nurse and I'm always like, finally, someone's going to take care of us. Yeah. And I'm like, we got to work no more. And I think I told her that one time. I don't know if it was her or the other. I can't remember who. Or I could have told Diana too one time. But I'm like, yeah. I sit there and be like, yeah, my sister's a nurse, or my sister's going to nursing school, or my sister's going to law school. I'd be, really proud of stuff like that. So, yeah. Right now, I also know a great nail stylist that I'm really proud of her. Nancy, if you're watching this.
Do my nails.
She needs to do my nails. Because she left on vacation without doing my nails.
Yeah.
She does a really good job.
I'm so proud of her.
So I get to say, I know a nail artist. Mm-hmm. And she is my friend. That's literally what I say.
Yeah, she's so good. She has her degree though, but she's shy in it. But then she went back to school to get the what is it called? The manicurist?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called actually, but it's to do nails.
Yeah.
So she
does an excellent job.
She does. She's very particular. She wants your cuticle to be cut correctly. Yeah. The shape. She's a perfectionist in that. But she's such a hard worker.
Yes.
And determined too.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I have a lot of friends right now in cosmetology, hair. I think cosmetology is hair, nails, and everything.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to leave their Instagram linked in the description. But I was having trouble with Jasmine's. It didn't let me put the full link.
It will be up there, whether it's in the comments or something.
Oh, but yeah, we can put it in the comments too.
So you know. So check them out because we have Valeria now.
We're gonna spam our own self with all the all the links.
All the links. Yeah, because I think we have Valeria now that's doing hair too. Jasmine. Nails by Vania.
Oh, does she have a nail page?
I don't know.
We need to ask her.
Yeah. Who else?
And
then we have someone that does photography too. I know photographers now.
Oh yeah.
Ashley. Mm-hmm. What's her Lopez
Lens?
I think it is.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
And then we have Kevin también who does photos.
Photography.
Who else? Who else we know we got stuff going on?
I think that's about it.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I don't know, but we know a bunch of people that got a lot of stuff going on right now. So
and then we have business owners.
Oh yes, Magali.
Which of course the other ones are businesses too, but those are related to
luxury. Let me stop.
Nails, hair, or wants per se, and photos, and then we have
self-care. Self-care. There we go. Self-care.
Yep. And then we have clothing. Clothing, what would it be called? Clothing vendors?
Yeah, I think
something like that.
but she has her own business.
Christian merch. So check it out.
Yes, please. She has very beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh, Miki has a lawn
care business. I want to say there's someone that has some kind of company. Yes.
Miki has a landscaping business.
So if you need
check him out too. He leaves those lines in your grass.
Really clean, really nice.
Fresh, clean cuts.
Makes your house look more luxurious.
Nice. Yeah. Yep.
So yes, it is why I say I do be proud of what my friends do.
Yes, so proud of them because
they're young. Amazing, yes,
they're young.
That's like that. That's my thing. Like I'm just like admire because to me, I'm always like, dang, I wish I would have thought like them when I was younger. I'm like, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Right.
I'm like, but I really do be proud of them because I'm like, dang, they're really raising that bar high and we're starting to see all the hard work starting to pay off from your parents, from their parents, from them going to school.
And I'm so sure their parents are so proud of them.
Yeah. I would be proud.
And of us too. But I feel like they are, I don't know, like you said, they have so much going on for them. I'm so proud of them that all I do is wish them the very best and that it continues to blossom and grow and be recognized because they're up for greatness.
Yeah, and for it to be super successful for
and they love God too.
Yes.
And that's the most beautiful part of it all. They love God.
There's so many things. I'm just like, Lord. But
yeah, but some green flags in relationships, I do feel that it would be going a little bit along with some red flags, but the opposite. So with green flags, a friend that does get happy with your successes, that is something that is beautiful and admirable that does happen in friendships and relationships. Another one would be that they want to see you grow, because I think at the end of the day, your true friends or real relationships want to see you succeed, want to see you grow, want to see you blossom into greatness. Another green flag would be fidelity, that they will be faithful to you, whether it's in front of you, in your face, or behind your back.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there are it's something that I have learned, that we're not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
What someone might applaud of me, another person might dislike.
Yeah.
And that is okay. It's okay. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna celebrate you. And that is okay. That is okay. But I do think that in your relationships and friendships, a green flag would be someone that is going to have fidelity to you, whether you're there or whether you're not.
Yeah.
Because if you're not there, and let's say they start talking about you in a negative way, and then they're there supporting them, there's no fidelity there.
And it is hard to find that nowadays.
Yeah,
it really is.
It is.
And I'm not saying that it's always going to be that way, because there's going to come a time where you are going to fail. And you never know. Sometimes I feel like the heat of the moments, the problems, everything always have a weigh on things, and emotions especially. But at least to be the friend that said, yes, I did say that. Or knowing that if you messed up, knowing that you can go to that person and be like, hey, I love you. I did say this. I'm sorry. I know it was wrong. Because it has happened. I'm like, I mean, it's just, even as spouses, I feel like sometimes that has happened. I think for me, it was, when we first started, I had said something about him. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, I don't think I should have said that. And I felt bad. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but in my head, I'm like, I don't think it was okay of me to vent this way about him without even him being present, So I still remember coming home and telling him, I'm like, I did say this. He just I was like, okay. But in my head, it was kind of like the thing like, dang, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, it was weighing on you.
Yeah. And even though, it was a small thing, but to me, it was kind of like, dang, he's my husband.
Yeah.
And I expressed myself like that without even, having him there. And that's, that's the kind of thing that sometimes that people, it's like I said, it's not about always being the perfect person, but at least being able to recognize like, dang, I messed up. Let me go ahead and, clear this air out, because if not, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what it is. I feel like fidelity is just one of them things that it's such a good thing to have in you. Like, it's just knowing that you can be a person that can be trusted, counted on.
Yeah.
Even whenever that person is not present, that is amazing. Like, to me, that is a beautiful green flag to see. I feel like honesty is another one.
Yeah.
If you really are my friend, please tell me if something doesn't look good on me. Do not let me walk out like that. Don't do that to me. I don't like being sugar-coated too. I'm the type of person that if I ask you sincerely how you, like, if I come up to you and be like, what do you think? I'm not asking you to like sugarcoat it and be like, it was lovely, da-da-da-da. And like, no. Like, I want to know, maybe you could have worked on this, or maybe you could have changed that. Because sometimes I'm looking for that so I can do better on whatever I have coming up next. Or maybe in the future, if I ever go down this route again, that I know, what worked and what didn't.
Yeah.
I don't mind criticism. Now, I do know that there are some friends that will tell me, I prefer you lie to me. Don't hurt my feelings. Like, they will. Like, I have friends that tell me, don't, just tell me a lie. Like, don't hurt my feelings. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, it was good. That's all you ever hear from me. But yeah, honesty is another green flag that I see in a person. I don't know. I prefer to have friends that can be honest to me than someone who's too afraid to come and tell me the truth. I'm like, because if you really are my friend, then you would know that I would appreciate the honesty before anything.
Yeah. Now, I feel like also another green flag would be that it's sort of what I already said, right? Fidelity, that they're faithful, and that they have character, but like not character in a bad way, but character that they know how to keep their word. Like if they say something they're gonna do it.
Consistency.
Because, sometimes not having that consistency, that I feel like that hurts.
Yeah, your
relationships.
Your words better match your actions.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, I remember one time I had this friend that we would always be like, we need to hang out. And then the day would come where we were actually going to hang out. And then the person would like text me when I was like even close to their house, and we'd be like, no, never mind, I can't. And I was like, but I'm already here. But never responded, so I went back to my house. And I feel like that's what marked that friendship. And I don't know. It was something that really upset me, to be honest. And I was like, why? What's wrong? Like,
I feel like because that's the disrespect of your time.
Yeah.
That's the way that I view. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Anyone that knows me, anyone that is a friend of mine, anyone that knows me even in a work relationship, waste my time once, I won't ever forget it. Don't make plans with me ever again. Don't ask me anywhere, because the answer will be no. Because to me, that is the ultimate disrespect. Because I've always been very good of other people's time. And I feel like because life is so busy. And if you say, we're going to be doing this today. And it's one thing, things happen, life happens and things have to get canceled. That's fine. That's perfectly fine and understandable. But just because, I just don't feel like doing it anymore, it's to me, that's just like, you know what? We are no longer friends. Like, because you should know better. But no, I feel like you're saying, consistency is one thing. Like, your words better match like your actions. Because to me, that is very big. I have to see, how you are. Because you know, sometimes in friend groups, like, you know, we meet with other people. We become acquaintance with other people, you know. And y'all talk about different topics. Y'all sit down and chat about this or that. And they'll be like, I would never, or I this or this and that. And then you see them and they do the complete opposite. And I'm like, okay, well, you're not a person that I'm going to hang out with anymore because you sure don't act the way that you said you were. Well, that's on you. But I do feel like consistency is very big. I feel like another one would be like calmness. I feel like a person to be calm, even when like you're at that boiling point, at that climax where everything's about to go down south. If you're a person who can be calm in a storm, I feel like that's a green flag. I'm not that person. I'm not. Like, I'm honest. I am working on this. I am trying. I feel like I'm calm enough now that I just don't blurt things out anymore without thinking of what I'm about to say. But body language wise, I'm not calm enough because you will read whatever is on my face. Like, you will know what I'm feeling in that moment. You will know when I'm mad. She has pictures of us when I've been mad at her too.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not good at controlling that. I've been trying to work on it because right now with my job, I'm doing more
front facing work.
And sometimes I really do feel like people can read like the looks off my face. And I don't mean like, you know, ill, like I'm not ill or like, you know, or I'm not mad about things. It's just sometimes people say things that I'm just looking at you like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. And I'm trying my hardest to be nice. And I was telling my husband the other day, I'm like, I don't mean to be ugly. Like, I really don't. Like, I really do try on to be that calm person who can handle a situation and not, like, freak out or, like, what's that word? Explode. Because I said, I've seen myself in that number. And I've seen how it, like, it really does make an impact of how others see you, too. And I don't like being reactive. I do not like being reactive, so it's why I've been trying to like work on it and control it. So I'm really like trying to find how to be calm in situations because I do know that I am a very strong personality and it's not always everyone's, like you said, a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I feel like someone who is calm, like honestly, you are such a green flag. I feel like your sister's one of them.
Oh yeah, she's the one that came to my mind.
Because every time like something can be happening and she's just
smiling away.
She reminds me of the penguins from Madagascar when they're like, smile away, boys, smile away. And like she's so calm. Like you can't read her. I don't know if she's mad, I don't know if she's sad, I don't know what it is. Yeah. But in that moment she has it, she's well put together, she's okay, and life goes on. That's what I want to be.
Yeah, me too. I always tell her, I want to be like you, sister. Please teach me how to be like you.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah, but she's such a great human being and calm one too.
Yes, she really is.
But when she's mad, because I feel like I've been the only person that has pushed those buttons that got her to that point. And she'll probably testify to that. I'm the only person that has pushed her buttons so much to that point. But that's besides the fact.
And I've seen it. I understand her.
Oh
but I feel like that's between every like
sibling.
Yeah, like because even in between me and my sisters, like I don't know who told me that one time. Because I think me and the youngest look so alike. People always confuse us. But the middle one, no. Like, she looks a little different from us. But they always tell us, oh, y'all are all the same, da-da-da, and everything. But I don't know what. I can't remember who. I don't know if it was Hugo or I don't know if it was one of my friends. But someone had said something about, you know, your sister's very calm, very this and that. And I'm like, who? In my head, I was like, I don't think you know who you're talking about. But I always forget that you didn't live in my household for 18 years. You didn't know that wild child that I knew. Like, you know, I dealt with that. And I'm always looking at my brothers and sisters, and I'm like, I don't know what they see in y'all, because I sure don't see it. But that's just me. But that's my sister outlook of it. Like I don't see what other people see. To me, I'm like, you're that annoying little child that gets on my nerves all the time. Because of you, I get in trouble, kind of thing. But I do feel like we do push each other's buttons too. Like I think we know where to hit too.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But so I want to just say 2 more green flags. Another green flag for me in dating and relationships would be communication.
Oh yes.
That look, and don't quote me, but I know I'm a work in progress in communication, because I feel like I'm not a good communicator.
No, she's a good communicator. She's an over communicator.
Maybe explainer, but not communicator.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
okay.
I feel like communication is so detrimental in relationships that it is very important to either learn how to communicate better, or do that work to learn to communicate better. Because at the end of the day, I feel like we are always communicating with one another, whether we like it or not, one way or another. And then in dating and relationships, I feel like it is important to also be able to agree to disagree, because we're not always going to agree on the same thing. And that's okay. We're not all the same. But I feel like a green flag would be, to know how to communicate and express yourself without hurting others. Sort of like what we've been talking about.
Accepting others' point of views.
Yes, that especially. And then my last green flag, and I know there's so many, but the one I can think of right now, another green flag that is not, it's last but not the least important, it's actually the most important one, is someone that has a relationship with God, or someone that
wants to share that relationship with God.
Yeah, that wants to share that, exactly. Because I feel like if you're dating, you do have to, in my opinion, you do need to believe the same things. Or at least
have the same drive to get somewhere.
Yes. Because if not, it's going to be so hard. Like, even the Bible talks about the one that is carrying something, right? If the other person maybe isn't in the same belief or in the same things that you are,
same spirit,
you are going to end up getting tired.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it won't work. So
we can't keep refilling an empty cup and then expecting you not to run out of water.
Yeah. So I feel like it is very important that your beliefs be the same, your drives, your dreams be the same, especially if you're planning on getting married. I feel like if they're not the same, then what are you doing there? Please get a reality check and decide, whether it's going to be a yes or whether it's going to be a no. Because even the Bible says that your yes be a yes and your no be a no. So if you're going to follow Jesus together, may you both follow Jesus together. And if that is your desire, yes, for sure, go for it. But like, if the other person doesn't want anything to do, then why are you there? Like, in reality, why are you there? Is there like a soul tie that you need to work on with the Lord, or what's going on? But I feel like definitely following the same paths, the same dreams, the same desires, and the same beliefs will be helpful in your relationships.
Also, I feel like even in friendship, a friend that can share the love and the mercy of God within them to you is good. Because, for example, I know that she follows God. I know that she has a special relationship with God. I see that. Because I see that, I want that. She pushes me to want more. That is a green flag in a relationship, even as a friend, because your actions speak volumes. And that's the thing. Like, I have, I want to make sure that my joy, my relationship that I'm outpouring with God isn't someone that's saying like, God, I do not want to have that kind of relationship. Why do I want to know God if she is the way that she is? I don't want to be that person. And that's the thing that like I sometimes do see in like in some people that I'm like,
Yeah, and that's sad.
Yeah. So knowing that you're that friend that can outpour like the love of God in a good way, like be that, what's it called? That representative God and representing his kingdom. Yeah.
To him.
You know, it's very important. It's such a green flag. Know that there are going to be people out there that you might not ever think that they are watching, but they see that. Yeah. So whether you're about to be a light or you're about to be a cloud in their life. So you have to realize that too, that like I said, your actions speak louder than any beautiful word that you can give. Because don't get me wrong, there are people out there who can bring a message to the table and it is powerful, it is spirit filling, but their actions leave a lot of desire. And that's the thing, that sometimes I'm like, less words and more action can be better. Like, but we come to the end of today's reality check. And we hope you enjoy it. We hope that you learned something. But let's take a deeper, look in the mirror. Yeah. See what we have to offer. See what we're not offering. Figure out why not. Yeah. And let's work on it. I mean, that's all we got to do as humans is work on it.
Work on it and try to be better.
Yes.
Better human beings for others, for the people we're dating, for our spouse.
For your future generations.
For your future generations, yes. That is powerful.
But
leave us down in the comments any green and red flags you can think of.
Yep. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to share us. Yes. Please like us. But yes, please follow, subscribe, like, share, put the word out there. And we hope to see you on our next episode here on Sip and Chat. Bye.